Hello everyone, this is Nick Damiani, and I'm going to review how to create a Google form and how to get a link to send that form. So I'm in my Google Drive right now, and I'm going to go to the blue New button here, and I'm going to click on More. I'm going to go to a Google form. When I get to that form, it's going to create the new tab, and you're going to notice that the background auto defaults to purple. If you'd like to change your color, you can go to the palette, your color palette up here, and you can select your options. You change your color. You can click on a different theme, whatever you're feeling like you want to go with here. And you'll notice when you select that theme, it's going to go ahead and provide you with a different background. Okay. So when you're going to start working, you're going to want to title your form, whatever you'd like that title to be. All right. And you can put a form description in. This is where you place your directions. You place your directions here. And your first question automatically appears. All right, when you want to add a new question, you can go to your plus symbol here and it will create a new question. You can type in your question here. And then you can change your question format here as well. So you have your short answer response, paragraph, multiple choice, checkboxes, drop down, and linear scale, grid, checkbox grid. Okay, so these are all the different types of questions that you can use. And then you can go ahead and place your answers in here. Pressing enter on each question response will go ahead and you can add your questions in there, your answers in there. All right, so you can go ahead and add questions with the plus symbol. If you want to embed an image, this is where you would add that image. And you can go to search and search a variety of images here. Maybe you have a question, something about November, and you're going to get some images. You select on the image and press select, and it will embed. Okay. Then if you want to add a question underneath that, you click on the image, form a question, and then you create a question based on that image. Process works exactly the same for a video as well if you want to embed a video link as well. Okay. Once you are done with the creating of the quiz or the survey, whatever the form might be, you can click on the eyeball and that's going to give you a preview, and it opens that preview up in another tab, and then you can get a look at what the students or whoever's completing the survey or form would see. All right, and then you can go close that tab and you can go back to your form and start adding more questions in. Okay. Underneath your settings, this is where you're going to be able to choose between some general settings, presentation, and quizzes. So under general, these are your options. All right. So if you want it to be public and have parents complete it, then you would uncheck the restrict to Peru school users. If you want just Peru students or just Peru staff to complete it, you check that box. If you want one response instead of multiple responses, you check this box here. If you want them to be able to edit after they submit, that's what you can check here. If you want them to see the data, you can check there. All right, so these are all the options under general. Presentation, if you want them to see a progress bar, question 1 of 2, 2 of 2, that type of stuff, you select there. If you want your questions to be shuffled, so every time somebody clicks on the link to the form, they're going to get a different order of questions. It's good for quizzes and that type of stuff. If you want more than one response possible, you can click the box for show link to submit another response. All right. Confirmation message. This is where you can put in your own personalized message. So thank you for taking the time to complete the survey. All right. Save. Quiz. If you want to make it a quiz, All right, this is where you're going to be able to generate an answer key as well, and then you can have a grade immediately after each submission. You release the grade at a later date. You want them to see missed questions or correct answers. All right, so if you want it to be a quiz, you select that. It will default to a survey mode, not quiz mode. So you go ahead and hit save. Now you'll notice when I click on the question, I'm going to have the ability to select the correct answer. So if I go to answer key, I can assign a point value, and I can select the correct answer. So what is the weather like today? Let's say it's sunny. I mark that as my correct answer. See, I get a green check, and I hit edit question. And now I go back to my question, and you'll see I have a green check mark next to the correct answer. And you can do that for each one. And what that means is that the form will auto-correct those responses for you when a student submits them. All right. The last piece here, two pieces, sorry. If you want to add a collaborator, you're going to click on the little snowman here, the 3-dot more menu, and you're going to scroll down. You select add collaborators, and then you would be able to type in the email address of whoever you would like to share that with. And that gives them the ability to edit. Okay? It gives them the ability to edit the form. All right. The last part, I click done to exit there. The last thing that you'll have to know how to do is how do you get the link to share for the activity in our classroom. All right, so if you want to share a form by email, it's going to set that up first, so it defaults to that, and then you would just put in the email address and hit send. If you want to get the link, you click on the link here. You can copy this link. It's going to copy it to your clipboard, and then you can paste it into a Google Doc. All right, so if I'm going to create a Google document here, sorry, I went to a new tab, I meant to go back here, and I want to paste it into a doc, this is what it would look like. So here's my document. This will already be created in Classroom for you, based on the assignment, and then you just right-click in that space, and once it loads up, and you will be able to paste it directly into the document, and then the link will appear. And then anyone that clicks on that link, they will have the ability to complete that form that you created. All right. If it is here, you can highlight it, press the link, and then it'll make it a one-step click. I click here, click on the address, and you notice it brings me to the form. All right, so that is how it is going to work out as well. And if you missed a little bit of that steps, just go ahead and rewind that video, and you'll be able to see that. So that's how you send it. You get the link, you copy, you paste it. You can embed it in an email, however you'd like to share that out. Okay. So this is the review of how to build a Google form and how to get it to send. And if you have any questions, please make sure that you post in the comment portion of our Google Classroom underneath the assignment. All right. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video and completing the activity.